Well, hello friends, this is Sue here with Victoria Hay Sales. Just giving you a quick video to show you what hay we have today in our barn. And I'm gonna walk over here to a couple stacks. We've put some of our equipment in, hay equipment in, keep it out of the weather as we've sold out hay. Here you're gonna see there's a couple stacks. These are 21 bale bundles. They're stacked 4 tall. And here's a bundle right here. As you can see, there's 3 rows of 7 across. They're approximately 8 feet long, 4.5 feet tall, and 35 inches across. They will easily fit in the bed of most pickup trucks, and even if you have a short bed, you just drop your tailgate down and we can set one of these in here. Very easy to transport. Okay, let's go over here to these 2 stacks. This is alfalfa-grass mix. It's a mixture of alfalfa, and it can vary a little bit. Usually our first cutting is around 10% alfalfa with a mixture of bird's foot trefoil, which is a legume like alfalfa. A lot of people have not really heard much about bird's foot trefoil, but it's very palatable for your animal. We have also timothy, brome, orchard, and usually a little bit of clover. And that might vary by cutting, by field, even by bale. But those are the usual forages in our hay. And if you, I'll come up close here, and you can see a lot of grass in here. There's also there is alfalfa and stuff in this one. I can't remember what field this one's from, but it's a typical first cutting of our alfalfa grass mix. If we scoot over here to this stack here on the left, now we'll get in here really close. It's a lot finer stem, but yet it's still a first cutting. Normally second cuttings are finer, and for some reason that's just how God gave us the hay that came out of that field. But it's been very popular. It does not have very much alfalfa, and I would say probably way less than 10%. But it's a nice soft hay, a nice lot of grasses in it, very palatable to animals, and as I said, it's very popular. And then this is the only stack that we got of it, and I've got 10 bundles left. And up here, and that's it. But of the other stuff, which is still very, very good, very palatable to animals, we've got that stack there. We've got this stack over here, and it goes down. And we also have some big squares too. And if your outfit can handle big squares, that's a good value for your money. These are $120 a piece. They weigh around 700, 750 pounds, depending exactly if there's a lot of alfalfa in it or not. And they are 120 a piece. You zoom in here on this. Also been a popular hay, especially with cow guys. We come over here, and this is our second cutting of our alfalfa grass mix. Normally second cuttings are finer stem, and this is very typical. Finer stem, and you will have a little bit more alfalfa in it, and this does. Probably 20%, 30%. And again, that can vary from bale to bale, because it's just as we bale it out of the field, it's just how God gave it to us for this year. You can see we got quite a bit of that. This year, we've kept our prices the same for small squares. They're all still $9 a bale, or if you buy a bundle, it's $189. And let's go back over here. I'm going to give you a closer look at this big square here. This is a second cutting of an alfalfa, mostly orchard grass. But if I can get this, you should see how much alfalfa is in this. So for $120 for a big square like that, that's a bargain. So we'll go down here. You still see more big squares. We also have a few singles, especially when a customer only wants a few bales. We can break a bundle, and then we keep the extras here for someone else. There's some more bundles. Here's a stack of same of the big squares. They're all still, those are 120. You come over here, we do have some hay that we are selling for $80 a bale. It's still very, very good hay, but it had some rain on it, and then we baled it up dry. So it's not like there's, you're not gonna find no mold or anything in there. But we marked it down because of it did have some rain on it. I'm not sure exactly how many we have here, but another good value for your money if you're into big squares. Okay, we'll go down here, and you can kind of see there's a little color change, and this was one of the last fields we baled up, and for some reason the chlorophyll in the hay is pretty much stayed in this. Normally, when it's exposed to hay is exposed to oxygen, it will lose its coloring. Nothing wrong with the feed value or anything. It just loses some of its green. So never buy hay by the color. You want to know what exactly is in it, how it was made, if it was baled dry. So again, zoom in here. It's really nice, soft, grassy hay. Still pretty green. That is probably my second best seller, small squares. And down here, we do have similar hay, but it's in big squares. These are also 120 as the others that we looked at earlier. And then we do have just a few, looks like 1, 2, 3, and then there's some here. These are straight alfalfa. I would say straight alfalfa, even though there will be a little bit of orchard grass in it. It's a first cutting, small squares. So as first cutting goes, especially alfalfa is normally kind of thicker stemmed than grass hay, of course. But there is a lot of leaves in here. So it's still got a good feed value. These small squares are $10 a bale. But again, very limited quantity of those. So if you're interested, give me a call. Okay, we also have in this, we do have a broken bundle with some single bales. We do have what we call cow hay. And this is just hay that's not met up to our standards. It's sometimes been rained on. Sometimes it was, we had to flip it back and forth several times to get it to dry. It was tough getting alfalfa to dry this year. Regardless, we're selling these big squares for $40 a bale. We have this stack here. I'm not sure if I got any others around here, but we do have a huge stack outside under a big tarp, all for $40 a bale for cow hay. We have all the hay in our barn has been tested, even the cow hay, and the cow hay tested at 10%, which makes it's very good feed for cows, especially if you just got, some dry cows or what have you. So this is looking from the back of our west side of our barn. You can see we still got quite a bit of hay. We've been selling it. The sales, we've been moving it a little slower than we normally do, but we never have a normal year. So it's just what it is this year. So if you're interested in getting some hay before we have the next snowstorm, give me a call, or you can text me, or call any of the guys too. You can find it on our website, victoriahaysales.com. We also have Facebook page, Instagram, and of course this YouTube channel. So thanks for putting up with this amateur videographer, and we'll see you soon.